I guess this was inevitable. That little thing I put up with the show and tell with the screw listings and the ads and stuff was removed by YouTube. This is what it says. Our team has reviewed your content and unfortunately we think it violates our sex and nudity policy. We have removed the following content, turning back the hands of slime. We know this might be disappointing, but it's important to us that YouTube is a safe place for all. If content breaks our rules, we remove it. If we think we made a mistake, you could appeal it and we'll take another look, which is a fucking pile of bullshit. How your content violated the policy. Content that contains nudity and is meant to be sexually gratifying is not allowed on YouTube. Excuse the shit out of me, but I pretty much covered all the nudity up in that thing, and something that's sexually gratifying on YouTube, like people jerk off to YouTube fucking videos, well, who the hell knows? My issue with this is that, okay, prior to this, when I put up those 60s cartoons, the adult type cartoons things, I got basically that I didn't get a warning. I didn't get like what I got now. I didn't get the content removed. I got something, you know, right away that, you know, this might, you know, whatever, but we're going to allow it, you know, we're going to restrict it. Okay, fine, restrict it to the audience that it's intended to be, because 42nd Street Pete is not for fucking kids, okay? Let's just understand that right now. So if this channel has to resort to me shooting fucking rainbows out and unicorns out my ass, fuck that, it's gone. And to be honest with you, it might be gone shortly, because I think the term is algorithm. It picks up certain stuff, and usually when right as I post it, the other thing, the algorithm picked it right up. This thing was up there for a couple of days, and I hate to think this, but I'm pretty sure it did happen, that someone turned me in. And it's fucking bullshit. Just to the people that don't like what's going on and don't like my channel and are horribly offended by all this shit, like 40-year-old men that get fucking triggered over fucking bullshit. This is what this has come down to. Let me educate you people. Do any of you people that don't like what I do know what a variable resistor is? Cool, let me fucking tell you what it is. It's an on and off switch. You don't like what's fucking going on? Turn it off. You don't go running the fucking people like a baby, because this is the whole internet baby fucking whiny mentality that I've had to deal with since the get-go, since I got on here. Instead of confronting me directly and saying, well, you know something, Pete, maybe you ought to tone it down, what you did offended me. No, they gotta run and tattle like fucking 4-year-old children in fucking kindergarten, because they're big tough guys on the internet. You know, we can take the keyboard right here and just put it in our lap and say, oh gee, I'm so triggered that Pete did this, so let me fucking just email YouTube and say he's got fucking porn on here and we'll get it off. Fucking cowards. I've been dealing with cowards behind keyboards since day one with this shit. And I can see what's going to happen. Eventually, there'll be a gang up of these people and they'll start reporting everything I do, and bye-bye YouTube channel. Not that I want this to happen, but obviously, like I said, the algorithm would have picked something up and would have said something. I would have thought. Not let this thing sit there for a couple days and all of a sudden, bang. Somebody had to say something. And you know something? This is directed at my critics, because I know I have some out there. And if you notice that when there's comments placed on, you know, the episodes, anything that's adversarial, I don't fucking address. I delete it, because I know there's a bunch of people that just like to get in fucking fights on the internet so they can hide behind their fake little screen names in their mommy's basement and spew their bile. Fuck you, really. Really. And here's something. Look into my eyes. Do you honestly think after how many years of doing this shit that I'm going to fucking back off, change my stance on any of this shit or whatever? No, I'm not. And this is directed to my critics, which I know I have. I had to deal with this shit with my former publisher, a former convention promoter, actually a couple of former convention promoters down the line, and more bullshit. Because they gotta hide behind a fake screen name on Facebook and pull all their bullshit. No fucking balls. And just so people know, you know, everybody's, you know, all wrapped up in the whole Roe versus Wade overturning and things like that. You think that these conservative cocksuckers are only out to regulate women's bodies? That's only the tip of the iceberg. The war against sexually oriented materials started a few years ago. It's been going on for a while. First, it was the banks that issued the credit cards that refused to take payments for adult-oriented material, which sort of had something weird, had to remove almost half their fucking catalog. And the same thing happened with alternative cinema. And then we went to eBay, where there was, I would say, close to 100,000 listings of adult-oriented material. Well, then there was a payment change, again, influenced by a fucking bank, influenced by a new regime, and they decided to delete the adults-only category. Basically killing what little income I had coming in on that shit, and basically making a moral decision for everyone on eBay that we can't show nudity or sexually explicit material. Well, number one, it was in a different section. Number two, whether you people like it or not, you moralistic motherfuckers and this whole religious right bullshit and stuff like that, people like to have sex. And people like to watch other people having sex. Why do you think the Pam Anderson video sold so well? I mean, this has been going on since the cavemen could fucking chisel fucking nudity into fucking caves. You're not going to get rid of it. And like I said, you know, this is another attack on what people over the years like Al Goldstein, Bob Guccione, Larry Flint, and others fought and went to jail for, so we could have the freedom to watch adult-oriented material. And again, it's simple. If you don't want to watch it, variable resistor, turn it off. But no, that's too difficult for fucking people because they don't like it and they don't like what's going on. They don't want anybody to have it. And that's the whole conservative, Christian right, corporate America fucking bullshit where basically, you know something, I'll fucking say it. You got an election coming up in 2 years. You got a guy that's going to be 82 fucking years old that can barely open his eyes running for president, and then you're probably going to have that sociopath, narcissistic, rapist piece of shit running again. And the bottom line is, if these two assholes run again, I'm not even going to bother to vote because nothing fucking changes. Nothing changes. It doesn't get any better. It gets better for the people that get into office after making all these promises and then they get in and go, oh, well, you know, we can't really do that. No shit. So again, if these two assholes are running, I'm not going to waste my fucking time voting because it's going to be the same broken record over and over and over again. I don't like any of them, period. None of them are out for any of our interests. They're out for whoever's fucking greasing them the most, which is corporate America. So again, I can see this channel tanking. I really can, because once this shit starts, it doesn't end. And whoever's doing this, of course, they won't come forward because they're hiding under a slimy little rock with the little keyboards doing this shit. No balls again. And like I said, I'm not backing down. I lose this, fine. I'll do something else. I can still publish it. I can still get the word out there. I've been doing it for over 30 years now. People have been trying to shut me down for over 30 years and they failed. So guess what? And I'll say this with all the venom I can muster. I'm not going to stop this until I'm fucking dead. That's my attitude. As long as one person is watching this channel, as long as one person is reading what I write, I'm not going to stop till I'm dead. So I'm not going anywhere, and you're not going to make me go anywhere. You may shut down one venue, but I'll open up another venue. I've already proven that. When Purgatory got shut down, I created something different, and it worked. So with that, I'm going to say something else, too, that we may have finally gotten Two-Fisted Tales of Times Square on Amazon. It's not up there yet. I've been working with a very nice lady that's been helping me out. She's a great friend, and as of yesterday, this thing was launched. Now, whether it's going to get up there real soon, I don't know. But it's a step in the right direction because once that gets up there, maybe I can reissue a whole bag of crazy. Maybe I'm going to reissue Gunfighters with a prologue. I'm going to keep on going because I'm not going to stop. I'm a fucking shark, and when sharks stop, I'm a shark. I was told I was a shark years ago. And the thing is, when a shark stops swimming, he's going to drown. I'm not going to stop swimming. I'm not going to stop anything. So, to my detractors, nice fucking try. Why don't you get a pair of balls and confront me mano a mano? Like, email me, and we can talk this out. Because obviously, a lot of people have a problem with what I do. And like I said, it's pathetic that 40-year-old men get triggered like the artist that was going to draw for Gunfighters. Matter of fact, we don't think he got triggered. We just think the motherfucker's completely lazy, was waiting for a payoff from a friend of mine, and decided not to do it because he got the money. And you know something? Fuck you. I got other people in the wings that are willing to do something cool and want to do something cool. So, that's my rant. I'm an angry old man right now because I've been fucked with and I'm not going to put up with it. So I guess there won't be any more shows and tells on YouTube. But I'll tell you something. Anybody wants a vintage copy of Screw, just PayPal me $20 shipped. That's all. I'll give you a vintage issue of Screw. $20. Mr. 42nd Street Pete at yahoo.com. MR42ND, street spelled out, Pete spelled out. You want to own a piece of New York City history and a piece of adult entertainment history? Issue of Screw, 20 bucks. So that's our show for today. No apologies. I said what I needed to say, and we'll catch you on the flip side. So stay safe.